In this video, I will explain the calendar feature in Microsoft Project, the purpose of calendar, and where we can apply calendar in Microsoft Project. First of all, I am creating a blank project. To create a calendar, I am going to Project tab and change working time. The calendar feature in Microsoft Project help us set working, non-working days, working, non-working time according to the project or according to the resource or according to the task. Once you create a new custom calendar, you can set that calendar at project level so that entire project can follow the working, non-working time, working, non-working days that are defined in the custom calendar. You can also set the calendar at the resource level to indicate working, non-working days, working, non-working time for the given resource. In a project, you may come across a situation where there are certain tasks that are supposed to happen in a different timing than the regular timing in the project. Such case, you can create a separate calendar with a different working time, non-working time compared to the project calendar, and you can set that new calendar to required task. So like that, you can apply the calendar feature either for project or for resource or at task level. In this, I am going to explain the different calendars that are available in Microsoft Project by default, plus how to create a new custom calendar and set the working, non-working time. I opened the change working time in the project tab. I am showing that again. Once I am in the tool, in the project tab, I am going to change working time, and here I have 3 different calendars available. So these 3 are built-in calendars given by the tool. For now, I am selecting the project calendar, and I see standard calendar follows the regular timing for working days as 8 AM to 5 PM with 1 hour break in between. Saturday, Sunday, holiday. Okay, which represent a standard 5-day working culture with 8 hours per day working. In case of night shift, it represents the night shift as the name indicates. For example, I am selecting a Monday over here. The night shift start from 11 o'clock in the evening and it will go to next day morning 8 AM with 1 hour break between 3 and 4 AM. Again, next day shift starts from evening 11. It will go to the next day up to 8 AM. On Friday, once the shift starts, it will go up to Saturday morning 8 AM. Saturday night, there is no shift started, and Sunday night also there is no shift started. So from the shift standpoint, Saturday and Sunday are considered as holidays. though day wise it is showing you only Sunday as non-working, because there is a overlap of couple of hours on Sunday. So from the calendar standpoint, it is treated as some working hours falling onto Saturday from Friday. In case of 24 hours calendar, every day, every week, 24 hours working, no break, and it is 365 days. Let me show you how to create a new custom calendar. Right side, you can see create new calendar. I'm clicking on it. Either I can create a completely new base calendar from the sketch, or I can select to make a copy of one of the existing base calendar. For now, I am selecting the standard and I am naming this as calendar example. I am clicking on OK, and I will make sure I selected my custom calendar when I am going ahead and customizing it. Because my new calendar got created from standard, it assumes that 5 days working from Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday holiday, then Monday to Friday morning 8 o'clock to 5, evening 5 o'clock. If I want to customize this behavior, so I will go ahead and work on these two tabs. First of all, I'm going to the work week, and in this the first row is for default, which decides the default working timing for the entire calendar, irrespective of the month, irrespective of the year. If I want to change that default behavior, I have to select this row and I'm going to details, and I can change any of the details here. For example, I want to make Friday, Saturday as holiday, and I want to change the working timing from morning 9 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock with 1 hour break. Let me show you how I can do that. Friday, Saturday holiday. Saturday, as of now, it's already a Saturday. It's already a holiday. So I'm selecting Friday and I'm clicking on non-working time, so that I can make Friday, irrespective of the month, irrespective of the year, as a non-working day. Next, I am selecting Sunday to Thursday at a time, or if I have different timings for different days over here, I can select that specific day and set it up accordingly. From Sunday to Thursday, I want to make morning 9 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock as working time. So I'm selecting all these days at a time and selecting set days to these specific working times. I need to enter the value 9 AM to I need to enter 1 PM. So that is 01 PM. So I need to follow the same format, otherwise it will throw error. It will not allow any different characters in these fields. Again, from 2 PM to 6 PM is working. So I am setting 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock with 1 hour break from 1 to 2 PM. I am clicking on OK button over here. and I cross verify whether the time has been changed over here or not. I'm selecting Friday. It is showing me as non-working. I'm selecting a Saturday. It is showing me as non-working. I'm selecting any other day randomly. It will show the work timing as I mentioned in my previous step. So I'm going randomly to some other year, some other month. I selected June 2019 and I'm selecting any day randomly and cross-checking whether it is working fine or not. So this is the way we can create our custom calendar and we can set our working timing and non-working time. If I want to change working timing, especially for 1 month, let's say July 2018, 1st July 2018 to 31st July 2018, I want to mention different work timing than other months, other days. Such case, I will go to the next row over here and I am just entering July 2018 working timing. I'll make sure I will select from July 1st to July 31st and then clicking on details. From Monday to Thursday, I am selecting the timing and I'm changing back to 8 AM to 12 PM, then 1 PM to 5 PM. Only working time I have changed and only for this month. I want to cross check. I'm going to June and I'm selecting any day and it is showing me 9 AM to 6 PM, which is the standard timing I created for this calendar. And only in July, if I select any date, it will show different work timing. So this is how I can set different working timing for a different period based on the need of the project or guidelines given by customer or the company. Next, I'm going to show you how to create an exception. Exception is where we can create holidays on specific date. For example, 1st January 2009, I want to make as non-working day due to New Year. So I'm selecting this, I'm entering New Year holiday as the name, and by default it takes 1st January 2019 to 1st January 2019 because I have selected that specific date. I'm cross-checking. I selected 1st January 2019. It shows me that it is non-working. Apart from this, if I want to make certain exceptions in the working timing, for example, every month, 1st Monday, I want to set up working hours differently. Such case, I will go to the next row. This is an exception to the regular work time. That's why I'm supposed to make an entry over here. and I am entering it as first Monday in month working time, and I am selecting the details. I want to set up different working time over here. So let's say morning 9 o'clock to evening 4 o'clock. I want to keep the working time. This is going to happen every month, and I want to set it up for every first Monday, and that is going to happen for every Monday in every month, every first Monday in every month. Range of occurrence I am supposed to set that, let's say my project is starting from June 1st and project is going to end by February 2019 28. So in this period, how many occurrences of this condition system is going to cross check, and it will make the respective entries as it is. For example, I'm clicking on OK, and I see I selected the range as June. So from June, first Monday, it is having a separate exception day as 9 to 4. I'm cross-checking in May. It is May 1st Monday, got regular hours. June, July, August, you can watch the color got changed over here, which is represented the exception day. October, November, December, January, February, and March. Because I selected up to February 28, March 1st Monday is again following the regular timing. If I go to any other month, any other first Monday in a month, so it will go with regular working time. This is how I can create exceptions or recurring exceptions and holidays in my custom calendar. Apart from recurring, if I want to set a specific time for a given date, I can do that. For example, 14th June, I want to make half day. I am mentioning it as half day working on 14th June. I will go to details and I will set working times, and I am removing the second half. I am keeping only 9 to 1, which is the first half. It is going to happen only one time, so I am not setting up any recurring instance over here. I changed only in this particular table for the working time. Clicking on OK. It will show me the exception as 9 AM to 1 PM only for June 14.